Hello, I'm Zachary, and I'm going to be informing you guys about German culture today. Even though I myself am German, I knew very little about German culture. There's many traditions and foods that come from Germany. Just a couple that I learned about was that hot dogs and hamburgers originated from Germany. And if you ever celebrated Christmas and put up a Christmas tree in your room, that came from Germany as well. I'm gonna talk a little bit. I'm gonna be talking about how the uniqueness of the society that is German culture today. Some of the topics I'm gonna cover are the food, the people and their behavior, and a couple of their holidays that they celebrate. The first thing I'm gonna be discussing is the food. The food in Germany is comfort food. It's really, really high quality, but it is also unfortunately very unhealthy and has caused lots of them to become obese. Not all of them, and but they have been making many huge steps towards eating healthier in the past couple years. The first item that they eat is the pork, which is the most consumed meat of their meals, and there's always sauerkraut on the side with every dish, and it's just really good. But they cook in many different ways. Like sometimes you'll see ham hock. There's other ways. The next thing, which is a huge part of their diet, is potatoes. Me personally, I like the potato pancakes. Which is like, it's like deep fried pancakes, but potatoes, and you can dip it with applesauce. It's out of this world. The correct way of calling it though is Kartoffel puffers, which is a funny name, but it's good. If you don't like those, you can always get mashed potatoes as well. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is the people. They are extremely nice over there. From what all of my friends have told me, that they're super welcoming, never had any problems with any of the Germans. Now, if you ever did have a problem with them, it is possibly because they are very punctual, so they don't like to be late to anything. So they might tell you no on hanging out or shorten a conversation very abruptly, just because they're very, very punctual. They don't take being late lightly. Another thing is they're very structural in their day. Their whole day is probably going to be planned out before they even wake up. They had it planned out the day before or every, and they're all, for the most part, perfectionist. Like, they don't like to skip over anything, especially in a project. That's why their cars in Germany are really, really high quality and tend to be the best cars around. They last the longest as well. The business world is very similar. They do not like surprises. They are innovative. It's just everything has to be planned out. And they are as well just as structured, and they don't like people being late, especially for work. It's like a go-to getting fired in Germany. Now, a couple of the holidays that they celebrate. The first one I'm going to talk about is Germany Unity Day. It takes place October 3rd, and it started back in 1990 when West Germany and East Germany came together for the first time and united ever since 1945. They celebrate many different ways. A couple of the ways is they would do horseback rides around Berlin, German board games, fun fairs, and karaoke even. The next holiday is Oktoberfest. Well, it's not really a holiday, but it is a Volkfest, which is a traveling beer festival that is not taken lightly over there. It is a very serious, like, everyone celebrates it. But the meaning behind it is not as serious as people think. It was a celebration of back in 1810 when King Louis I got married. And they celebrated for 2 weeks, and they just kept that tradition going all the way to now, where they celebrate it for 2 weeks starting October 10th. And it's a giant fun fair that travels around. A lot of drinking's going on, a lot of partying, a lot of it's like the LA County Fair times 200, and all of Germany gets to go to it because it travels around Germany. And not just adults go to this either, families go as well. Kids as young as 13 can drink as long as there's adult supervision. From 13 to 18, 18 and up, they can drink whatever they want. And yeah. Today I briefly discussed the uniqueness of Germany and the food they eat, a little bit about the people and the holidays, and I hope myself to one day go to Germany myself.